What's up, everybody? Dawn, the Self-Esteem Queen here. Happy Thursday. So, I couldn't sleep, so I came up to Santa Monica Pier. It's about 6:30 in the morning right now. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about overcoming in the midst of trials and tribulations. You know, we often make excuses for why we're not successful. I'm tired. My 9 to 5 is, taking all of my energy. I have a family. I'm married. I have children. I don't have the time. I don't have the resources. I don't have the money. And we allow those excuses, which to me an excuse is a lie, we allow those lies to permeate our brain, and then we start believing, right, a lie because we've allowed the truth to leave our body. So way back in 2004, I started a candle company. I had trained under some of the best right out of college, and I really was only making candles to, relieve my own stress, things like that. 11 years later, and a whole bunch of other things that I've done in between, I'm back to making candles for a great cause. And, literally, like, overnight, it's become this phenomenon, and in the midst of me wanting to be happy about the fact that, I put my mind to something and I'm succeeding once again 11 years later, I also have things going on in my life that are, a bit trying for my spirit. And so I want to talk to you about not making excuses for the things that are happening in your life that are causing you to steer off the path that you're supposed to be on. So you have a path, and if you don't know your path, that's a whole other story altogether. But some of you that I'm talking to right now, you know your path, and it's fear that's stopping you, from living your dream. And I want to tell you, once you overcome that fear, the possibilities are endless. I mean, absolutely endless. We think that we have to have everything perfect at the right time and, be, in this position or know this person or to get the upper hand. All you need to know is your why. Why do you wake up every day? Why are you happy to be on the earth? Why are you doing whatever it is that you're doing? What is your why? Are you passionate about your why? Does your why wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning? Are you on Facebook when your why is talking to you? Sometimes I get up and, after I meditate, I get on Facebook and I see people talking about, oh, I have insomnia. And it's like, that's your passion talking to you. That's your why, waking you up so you can be ahead of the curve. And, a lot of us press snooze on the why. We just press snooze. And then we still say, oh, I don't have any time. Oh, I don't have any resources. What is your why? This past weekend, I cleaned out my grandparents' house. It was very difficult for me to do because I didn't really have my family there. I only had my mom, my twins, and one uncle. And my grandparents are not deceased. And it was really difficult to, kind of clean up their stuff and determine what was trash versus what was treasure when this was their whole life. And they were not there to make the decisions, but trusted my mom and my uncle and I to make these decisions. And in the midst of that, I'm supposed to be, relishing in the happiness that is my business. While I'm closing a chapter. And I spent most of the weekend, determining what was trash and what was treasure according to what my grandparents would feel. And my grandparents have dementia, so their feelings change from moment to moment. But in the midst of that, I gathered some things from my grandparents and I brought them back to my house. And I had this renewed sense of happiness because I come from a long line of entrepreneurs and I come from a long line of hard workers. And the moment that I felt myself getting like a little bit depressed or a little bit sad, I'd let the tears flow because that's healthy. And then I remember that this is exactly what I get up for every day, so that, when it's time to do things that are really important, I don't have to call God junk. When it's time to do things that are really important, when other people are working, I can sit here and take the time, to not ask for time off and make sure that I go through my grandparents' things delicately and with care. And I know that the breakthrough is coming in so many ways because I've worked so hard for so many years and humbly just persevered through a lot. And so I know that's some of you out there, and I just want you to know, don't give up. You'll have the trials and the tribulations, and you'll think that that's a sign that you need to stop. It's a sign you need to keep going. And I just want you guys all to know that God is mindful of you. And no matter how you're feeling and what's going on in your life, just remain faithful. Faith over fear. It's like having the faith of a mustard seed. A mustard seed is, you could have the faith of this ocean right here. That's what life is all about. And so I just wanted to come to you guys really quick. I just needed a moment to kind of regroup. The ocean always centers me, and so excuse my tears, but I hope that you guys all have an awesome Thursday. And just remember that I love you. And there's absolutely, positively nothing you can do about it. Hope you guys have a great day.